the top golf outing that the Commanders had when they had the top four quarterback, not the top four, not Caleb Williams. Bears fans like to point that out whenever I say the Commanders had the top four quarterback prospects, and four of the top quarterback prospects were in, along with other draft prospects, and they had a joint visit on Wednesday, but Tuesday night was the top golf outing. So, coincidentally, Drake Maye on the This Is Football with Kevin Clark podcast, the topic came up of what Drake Maye thought of the top golf outing. Here's what Maye had to say.
I actually thought it was one of the cool visits I've been on. I think, we always kind of these different places you go and see, kind of a steak dinner spot, and just you're surrounded with the head coach and GM and quarterback coaches, and then the Commanders took an approach of all of us being together and seeing how we interact, and getting a chance to swing the golf club a little bit. I enjoyed it. Be around the other guys. Got to meet a lot of different guys throughout the process, and a lot of guys I saw in high school recruiting. I remember Mary Mims. I tried to get him committed to Alabama when I was committed there in high school. Again, full circle. I know JJ well, and seeing Jaden and those guys was I think it was a really cool experience for me. I think we all got our separate time with the coaches when we need to. It's not like we didn't do any of that. But Topgolf was just a way for us to get out and do something fun the evening before.
You know who he looks and talks like? It never occurred to me until just then. You remember David Keith, Officer and a Gentleman, Lords of Discipline, actor from the 80s? Do you remember him at all? Does anybody remember David Keith?
I don't know if I do. Give me another name. Is there another movie, that he's in that I would know there?
How would you not know Officer and a Gentleman, an all-time classic with Richard Gere and Deborah Winger?
I know of it, but I will say, when I was growing up in the 80s, that wasn't at the top of my list, I think, of things I wanted to watch, and I just don't think I ever did. So I do know of it, but I can't, give me another movie. You don't got another movie he's in?
All I've got is Officer and a Gentleman and Lords of Discipline. Okay. I can't think of any others, which tells you that David Keith's movie career was not maybe what he thought it would have been. Drake Maye trying to have a better football career. And look, as you said yesterday, he's not going to complain about it. He wants them to take him second overall. And part of the game, too, is you're not going to bare your soul. You're not going to say, man, I really thought that was weird. That was awkward. Oh, and he went on to say, yeah, he was one of the better golfers there. That's the thing that I said yesterday. As you said, you want me to go golf? I don't want to golf. I suck at golfing. Right. Let's do something else. Let's do something I'm good at. Yeah. I'll have more fun at something I'm good at.
Let's play one-on-one basketball. Let's see how that works out. Let's go there. Let's play a horse, Yeah, those are the things I wouldn't have been happy to hear about golf. And yet that's what I love, too, because that's what, there'll be a goal there. Oh, man, he's a competitor. Look how he's doing on golf. And yet, you're like, wait, I'm in basketball. We do it. I'll school everybody, dunk on you, shoot threes. And they're like, well, we don't want to see that. It's good. They're weird sometimes, front office people, and what they make up in their mind, what they're going to evaluate and see. It's a little weird. It definitely is.
The Charles Barkley clip that I sent yesterday. Apparently we have that. Would be me at Top Golf. Do we have Charles Barkley? I mean, if you just stink at golf, it's going to add stress to the event. Yeah. What are you going to do? Do I just hang out and eat chicken wings and have a beer and watch whatever's on TV and watch everybody else golf? Or did I do this? I've never done that.
Oh my gosh.
Who's ever
done that?
Reloaded.
What?
Consider it again, and then just say, screw it. I'll hit the thing and get this moment in my life over with, and there it goes.
That is hilarious. That great basketball player right there could not sit there and swing at a golf ball for years, right? I mean, he struggled for years with this little mental blip he had. It makes me laugh every time. But yeah, can you get something from the Top Golf thing? Sure, to a degree. As we discussed, though, it's still really weird. There's no doubt about that. It's not the right way to start off your relationship with Jaden Daniels, who I do still fully expect to be the pick at number 2. Like I said to start the show, the one thing I was led to believe yesterday, because again, we don't know everything, but you hear a lot of things. And for whatever reason, Drake Maye's name was always thrown in with Washington. So I started to be like, man, maybe it's, where there's smoke, there's fire. Maybe that is. But as I told you yesterday, I got a text that was like, if it's not Jaden Daniels at 2, it won't be Drake Maye at 2, right? And we'll see. But that's certainly somebody I trust. And then I followed up with that to just make sure I can have somebody else corroborate, right? That's right. Yeah.
Bingo.
Bam.
Is that a word?
I don't know.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Lauren Michaels, call us up, Lauren. We're
Right.
all under the same NBC Universal Peacock umbrella. So, look, at one point, and it was just a few days ago, Drake Maye and Jaden Daniels had identical odds to be the second overall pick.
Right.
Now, that's changed since then, and the betting markets, I think, are just a reflection of people making their guesses based upon whatever the national mood is. And in the aftermath of the Top Golf thing, people are like, hey, maybe they won't take Jaden Daniels. Let's bet on Drake Maye, and it caused the odds to pull even. But I'm with you. Like, as you've been saying for weeks now, run to the podium with the Jaden Daniels pick and let someone else take Drake Maye, a.k.a. David Keith. And here is the photographic evidence.
Hey, you're right about this. Holy crap.
There he is.
Holy
and
crap.
That's not even a great angle of David Keith. And I never thought of it. I mean, we sat with the guy for 15 minutes in Indianapolis, and it never occurred to me. And I saw the clip yesterday, and it didn't occur to me. But it wasn't until it was on the monitor in front of me here that I thought, man, he looks and talks like David Keith.
It's like they're brothers.
Texas-y twang.
I see you. It's a good call by you. Yeah, and there's another movie that guy's in that I know him from, but I can't think
There was something where he plays Elvis. He plays Elvis in something, but I was trying to do some research on David Keith, multitasking, and there was some movie where he plays Elvis, and I guess I could see him pulling off Elvis at some point. Heartbreak Hotel, apparently, he plays Elvis, if you've seen that, or if you haven't. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.